Hello and welcome to this Blast Mining Guide. Let's just jump right into it. Blast Mine is a minigame located on zeah. The minigame is based around excavating rock faces to get the ores inside. So the good stuff about Blast Mine is that it's up to 70k XP an hour at around 99, it's above 700k GP an hour at around 99, and the reason why it's such a good GP an hour is because you can receive ores 10 mining levels below their requirement. It's also 15k fire making XP an hour. The bad stuff about Blast Mine is that it's not AFK at all, and you will need some starting cash to buy some dynamite, which I'll explain later. Now the bare minimum requirements you need for Blast Mine is 30 mining, a chisel, tinderbox and pickaxe, 100% favour in the Loverkenge house, and dynamite. While keeping the requirements in mind, these are the things I recommend you have: 75 mining, full graceful, dragon pickaxe, stamina potions, and an explorer ring 1 to 4 if you have it, for run replenish. You might want to use items that replenish your hit points faster, like regen bracelets and the skill cape perk on the hit points cape. I'll explain later in the guide why. As you can see, this is where you'll be mining. Take note of the deposit ore sack right there and the bank down there. As you can see on screen, the inventory setup is a noted dynamite, stamina potion, tinderbox and a chisel. And what I'm wearing is full graceful, a dragon pickaxe, an Xerix talisman and an explorer's ring. The full graceful is just there to save money on your stamina potions, so you could totally just opt out and use full prospector. Though this stage of mining, the bonus XP you'll be getting from the prospector outfit will be very minimal. From 75 to 99 mining, you'll be getting less than 50k XP bonus XP, while excavating rock faces, as they only give 20 mining XP per one. This is why I opted to use graceful all the way up to 99. Things you need to know while mining is that when dynamite detonates, if you are not 3 squares away from it, it will damage you for around 14 damage. After it detonates, it will spawn some blasted ore. This blasted ore will crumble to dust after 1 minute. When blasted ore spawns, it could be any of the following: coal, gold, mithril, adamantite or runite ore. And the higher your mining level when the blasted ore spawns will increase the chances of it being a high level ore, unless of course you don't meet the minimum requirement. For example, for rune that would be 75, which is boostable. The deposit sack will eventually fill up after 450 of any ore has been accumulated inside, which could take around 800 to 1000 dynamites. Now for the actual method. The order in which you should place and light dynamite is on screen now, though 1 and 2 are slightly different, as you should excavate the rock face and place the dynamite in both of them, and then light both of them and then run to 3. This will avoid being hit by one of the dynamites, though you could light them separately and take the damage, as it will be slightly faster, though you shouldn't do it every single trip, else you'll run out of HP. On screen now is the order in which to pick up your blasted ore, though tiles 1, 2, 3 will have to be done in quick succession, wasting no ticks, as if you waste a tick, dynamite number 6 will hit you. Here's an example of me messing up, but then recovering so that I don't get hit by the damage. So as you can see just there, I just missed a tick, so I go for the second ore rather than the first ore, so I don't get hit by dynamite number 6. Now let's see everything I just explained in practice. So I've just come straight from the bank and I've started excavating the first rock, and I place the dynamite and start excavating the second rock. I place that dynamite, light it, and then light the second one. Then I run to number 3. I put number 3 in, light it, and run to number 4. I put number 4 in, light it, and run to number 5. And again. And then I get to 96, I put it in again, and I light it. I pick up that ore, that ore, that ore, and then I'm out of the way of the dynamite just in time so I don't get hit by it. And then I run back and pick up the other 2 ores, put it in the sack, and start again. Skipping to the end of the trip, I don't think I mentioned why I use noted dynamite. So after I run out of dynamite, I need to run to the bank, and rather than going into the bank and withdrawing dynamite, I just use the dynamite on the bank, as the extra inventory space wouldn't do anything, as I'm using 6 dynamites per rotation, so a 25th inventory spot wouldn't make any difference. After filling up the ore sack, you'll be notified by the operator next to the ore sack, who will say you should collect your items now because the sack is full. Once he said this, you should make it a habit to run to the bank and withdraw Prospector, then equip it before collecting from the sack, because Prospector bonus does apply to when you collect ores from the sack, which will net you 250k or even more in bonus XP. I feel there are some things that I haven't made obvious, so if and when you run low on run energy, you should either use your Explorer's Ring to run replenish or drink a stamina potion when you're next heading to the bank, as that's when you're going to use up most of your energy. Also, when to use your Dragon Pickaxe special attack. You should basically use this whenever you have 100% special attack, but I tended to use it after planting and lighting the first 2 dynamites. I didn't throw this figure out there. I use up to 306 dynamite now, though there is definitely a faster method which uses like 310 dynamite now, and I'll leave a link to that in the description, though that method allows no room for error, as in if you miss a tick, one of your ores are going to degrade, but with this method you have room for error, so you can miss a couple ticks but your ores won't degrade and you'll be fine. Now I think that's about it for the guide. I've been working on this guide for like 4 hours straight. If you think I missed something, do comment down below and I'll put some annotations in there, but I'm pretty sure I haven't. And I thank you for watching and see you next time. But I tended to use it after which will net you around 250 kill, which will net you around 250 kill, which will net you 250